Hello, ineffable being. How are you doing? Hope you're having a wonderful, magical day. I want to tell you that you are a genius. You are special. You mean the world, and you are loved. Today's topic is the end result. I want to discuss with you what is the end result of your actions. And we're going to see that this is a very key tool, if looked at properly, to navigate our life and to create the life we want. So, to start, what is the end result of your action? So, are you working towards money? Is it a better body? Is it a dream car, a dream job, a dream house, the perfect partner? What is the end result for you? So, you're currently in your space and time reality, you're sitting there, and you have a certain reality for yourself. Do you know where you're going? Do you know the end result? And I know that some of us are young and some of us are older or somewhere in the middle, and we don't really know where we're going, right? And that's not a bad thing because we want to experience life, we want to be open to life, and having closed my life, my perception, then perhaps we cannot allow other things in. So it is very delicate, this topic of the end result and where it is we're going, but surely it doesn't matter where you are. If you have a big dream, a small dream, no dream at all, if you're just floating around like a bag, a plastic bag in the wind, and you're just going wherever life takes you. But I think even there, in the latter, you're still looking for something. There is still an end result. Perhaps it is bliss, happiness, ecstasy. So I want to discuss this because whatever we're working towards, if we get discouraged or if we have setbacks, it's very easy to stop, pivot, swivel chair, and change routes. And that's what I'm really looking at here because I do believe that you're working towards something, whether it is a bigger bank account, the car, the woman, the position that you want. Surely you're going to, at one point in your life, you're going to have goals and you're going to be working towards something. And you might get discouraged, you might get critiques, you might get setbacks. So the way to battle that, the way to conquer this negative impulses is to have the end result very clear. And this is why I want to ask you, look at where you are right now, physically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually. Or a lot easier, two dimensions with your non-physical self and your physical self. Look at your life and ask yourself, what is my end result? And again, if you don't have one, by all means, congratulations. Just breathe. But if you do begin to look at your life and say, this is where I am, this is perhaps where I want to go, so you have your end result. I want to take our attention to what is the outcome of the money that you want? What is the outcome of the woman, the perfect job, the raise, the position that we want? There's enough evidence to see that every situation with our world creates a neurological network in the brain. So every experience with every person, everything, every place, every situation is controlling and affecting our psychology, our brain, our thoughts, because every situation creates that neurological network in the brain. And every experience with our external environment also carries along an emotional quotient. So having looked at this and establishing where it is that you're going, your end result, one, if you say, I want to help 1 million people, I want $1 million, I want to have a company that operates all over the world, I want to have a big Instagram account, I want to make it to the NFL, you are clear on your intention. You know why you're getting up in the morning. You know why you're eating vegan, vegetarian, less fast food, more water, meditating, saving more money or spending money in different ways. When your end result is clear in your mind, your external environment that is creating these neurological networks in your brain has less impact on your decisions. But if you're not waking up to a vision of the future, then the question is your personality creating your reality, or is your reality creating your personality? And if you're not waking up to a vision of the future, then I do believe it is the later, where your personality is being defined and created and changed by every experience with every person, every situation, everything, and every place you go. So look at this very carefully along your journey, and once you decide what your end result is, then we got to break it down. We got to be honest with ourselves. Well, what do I receive when I have $1,000,000? What is the outcome of the car, the position, the money, the partner, etc., Y, Z, and A? Well, surely it is an emotional reaction. The end result of every experience with our external environment is an emotion. So once you nail simplify life like this, then really it's okay if you get setbacks. It's okay if you don't make it the first time. It's okay if you get rejected, because you know where you're going. Physically, it's going to be with the actions, but your mind associates, your body is going to know, if I receive this, it's going to create these chemicals of love, compassion, empathy, ineffability, happiness, bliss, ecstasy. It's true for everybody. And no one can say this is not true unless you're a different species. But receiving what you want is going to create elevated emotions inside of you. So again, the end result of every experience with our external world is an emotion. The money, emotion. The girl, emotion. The job, position, dream house, emotion. Looking at life like this, we can see what we're really going towards is to have pleasantness internally and pleasantness externally. And only through this space of simplicity, of compassion, of love, you can move through space and time and create the life you want, because you're not stressed. I have to make $1,000,000. I have to make $1,000. I have to do this today. I have to create these goals today. You have your end result clear. And we use a little bit of science to see that the end result of everything is an emotion. So then now you're progressively moving in that direction. So now I'd like to share with you the definition of success written by Earl Nightingale. The definition of success is having a worthy ideal and progressively moving in that direction. What does this mean? The teacher that wants to be, the woman that wants to be an elementary school teacher is a success. The singer that is practicing every day in the shower and with their close friends or with their partner is a success. The football player that is going through high school, going through the extra practices, doing the routes, in the weight room, working towards getting a position in a college, university, is a success. The definition of success is not defined by money, reach, rather it is defined by a worthy ideal and progressively moving in that direction. So you're not alone in this journey. And I want to motivate you to be clear with the intention. No, excuse me, the end result of whatever it is you want. If you want to help 1,000,000 people, why? It's not the action, it's not the singing, it's not the playing the sport. There's something deeper, and it's called an emotion. So the emotion is going to give you the fire to get up in the morning, to fuel yourself, to eat better, do more reps, speak more, and so on. So you're not alone in this journey, and it is a difficult journey to reach the goals that we want. But if you have very clear in your mind your intention and where it is that you're going, then you will wake up every day and be a success. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Share it on your social media accounts, Facebook, Instagram. And please share on the comments, what topics would you like for me to cover in the future? I hope to see you in the side of light. Goodbye.